Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Moments away, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Heat in Miami. Brian Anderson here with you alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy. And the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. So the Houston starting five. They've got Tyler Hero, Bol out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then it's Ball, and it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Miami, we've got Cam Reddish, Edey out there with Johnson. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harper in at the 1. And when it comes to establishing rotations at this stage, Stan, what's something you're zeroing in on?
Well, you're just trying to figure out which lineups work the best together and trying to develop not necessarily a starting lineup, but a rotation that works for you, and especially trying to determine what your closing lineup. When it's on the line, who do you want to go to?
Now here's Irving. Over to the wing. Ooh, poked away. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Well, Coach, how about the Erik Spoelstra story? Started as a video coordinator with the Heat back in '95. You were an assistant in Miami back then.
Yeah, look, Brian, even then, Erik is one of the rare guys that all of us on the staff knew right from the beginning that he had all the makings of a great coach. Players trusted him and had confidence in his ability to help them.
From the video room to the Hall of Fame one day.
No question.
Here's Harper. Pass to Reddish. Here's Edey. Bull covering. And it's Edey missing. For Houston, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Erik Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Bol. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
McDaniels against Reddish. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, good whistle there.
It's his first trip to the line.
Now at the line, Cam
first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Ball surveys the floor. Bull up top. And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. There's Ball with a three. He's in his comfort zone.
Oh, you want shoes on? Take your coat off. Give me a hug. Up.
No.
How about?
No.
Good spot.
Two for two to start this one.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Harper, pounded by Ball. Pass to Edie. Oh, sweet move. And the shot goes.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
Now here's Ball. Coming off a terrific game against New York. Here's Ware. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Yeah, the instant LaMelo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to feed a wide open guy.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Give it up for the baddest dance team in the NBA, your Miami Heat Dancers.
Reddish on the wing. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Drops in the three. Reddish has got 5 now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Irving against Hero. Pass to Edie. Goes back up. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Harper. Clock at 6. Tries yet again. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Here's Ware. And the double clutch jam. Wows the crowd.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
So it's Miami now. After the basket by Houston, and it's Irving missing. Ball outside. Pass to Hero. The deep 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. He has 6.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Here's Irving. Soft touch off the glass.
The handles Irving has remain absolutely filthy. I mean, he just carves up defenses like it's nothing.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Fans, give it up for the baddest dance team in the NBA, your Miami Heat Dancers. Let's hear it once again for your Heat Dancers. Get loud!
Here's Stojakovic. Ball right side. For 3. Rebound Miami.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And, Coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reid is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
Shot by Johnson, no good. Houston leading by 7. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass break Miami. Williams on the wing. 3-pointer. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Typical selfless play from Johnson. A very team-oriented play.
There's Ball with a 3. Kept alive. Pass to Ware. Launches it. Hits the trifecta. Ware's got 10 points in the game.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now here's McConnell. No points so far. Williams finds McConnell. Now Reid. 5 on the clock. Wiggins from long range. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Houston has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Stojakovic passes to Hayes. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Wiggins. It's tipped. Tries to save it. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Rocket substitution, Greg Ostertag. Ellis.
There's 39 seconds left in the first. Here's G. Williams defending. Here's G. Pass to Ellis. Takes a 3. Williams grabs the board. Another shot. Outside Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3.
Johnson.
Here's Stojakovic driving in. Here's Hayes. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Rockets ahead, leading by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
So, on the floor for Houston, we've got McDaniels, and it's Goodwin in at the point guard position. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ellis from downtown. That one doesn't drop. Heat trail by 4. Here's Irving. Finished off the break. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
An opportunistic player in the open floor. Once Irving sees a chance to score, he jumps on it.
And there's the lob. Fast break Miami. He shoots it. And there's another one for the Heat. Irving's got 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Here's Ellis. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Goodwin. Stand back in your early coaching days, what was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync, where you're all working toward the same goals and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach
right
the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Here's Harper. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. And it's a 3-point Heat lead.
They don't come much easier than that. Irving always putting the ball right on the money.
Outside Burks. Pass to Hero from the arc. Rebound Miami. Edey's got 4 rebounds in the game. The drive by Irving. Rejected by Bull. Reddish against McDaniels. Outside Bull. It's hauled in by Reddish. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Outside Burks. Here's Bull. Knocks it down from distance. Bull's got 5.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Burks for 3. Reed with the rebound. The Heat have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's Harper from outside the arc. Ooh, excellent D there from Burks. Here's Bull. Drives to the hoop.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. And the shot goes in. Harper's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the free ball.
Houston calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
So for Miami, Wiggins, he's checked in for Reed. Williams comes in for Kyrie Irving. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Harper. Ball against McConnell. Ball outside. Pass to Ware. Here's Stojakovic. Now Hayes. He's marked by McConnell. Fader on the way. And that one's long. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Wiggins. Second chance effort. Reddish misses.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Ball against McConnell. Here's G. Off target from outside.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Reddish passes to Wiggins. And stolen by Hayes. Here's Stojakovic. Hounded by Wiggins. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Miami.
Keldon Johnson.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Miami Heat. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Got a hand on it. Here's Stojakovic. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Stojakovic has got his first points in this one.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
McConnell finds Williams, and Williams punches it home. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Out to the right wing. Here's Ware. Off target from 3-point range. For Miami, they've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Ball against McConnell. Throws it up high.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. 59 seconds left in the first half. Here's G. No points yet. To the right side. Corner shot. Rebound by the Heat.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to Williams. McConnell against Ball. Here's Wiggins. Stojakovic grabs the board. Rockets trail by 3. Ball with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Johnson against Ball. There's 10 seconds left to play in the half. He's off on the layup. Pass to McConnell. It's deflected. Got it up. The shot off that time. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Heat up 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
32.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. And they turned it on during that second quarter, turning that deficit into a lead and playing with confidence. Kenny, let's get your take on Miami.
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out
cooking,
and
buddy.
putting together strong performance.
Okay.
We'll see a couple individuals stand out, but what really stand out is how hard they work and how they're playing together. Shaq.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Rockets shooting an average of 43% for the floor. We've got Keldon Johnson. He's out there with Cam Reddish. Edey out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Harper in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Harper, pounded by Ball. Pulls up, high post, and Harper gets it to go. Harper's got 8 points.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Hero with it. Right side McDaniels. And it's all tied up. He's got 5.
Look, when McDaniels can hit the 3, that really helps their spacing.
Pass to Irving. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Deflected. And they get it back. Second shot opportunity. Edey, that's good. And the Heat lead by 2.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
McDaniels passes to Hayes. The rebound by Edey.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Oh, it's blocked by Bull. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Miami making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The Rockets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Ellis. And the layup is good off the glass.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Irving, the pass to Johnson. Back to Irving. This one for 3. Rockets with a rebound. Bulls got 5 rebounds tonight. Hero outside. Pass to Ostertag. And it's good for 2.
Hero keeping the defense guessing.
Miami has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Irving against Hero. Looking to end this cold spell. And a layup by Irving. Irving's got 8.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Ellis, good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
The Heat have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Harper. Give him 8 points now. Irving finds Reddish. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact. While he was going up. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still heated.
With your very own Miami Heat dancer.
Houston making a change here. Burks is checked in. And he drops the first.
Hello? What's up? You got 3 packages. They're all in the kitchen.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Guessing.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half.
One
now.
of them. Yeah. I ain't really look at the bag.
Hero against Irving. McDaniels from long range. And it's Irving with a rebound. And Irving has got the ball here for the Heat. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his
They
clutch
say you got
moments
that,
go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
That's
Miami
good.
has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Lets it fly. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Irving's got 10.
And just like that, Irving's got his next bucket. His instincts are so strong. The moment he's got the look, he just pulls up.
Kicks it to Hero. Right side Burks. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And the Heat with some changes. Wiggins, he's checked in for Johnson. Williams comes in for Reddish. And it's McConnell in for Harper. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
First personal foul.
Burks goes in. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Houston shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And he makes the first.
Team foul. Shooting for Houston.
And he makes both free throws.
He sounds like an old movie.
The Heat have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, showing off his power.
Yep.
Reed gave the dunk everything he had.
The Rockets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third.
Again?
The deep 3 from Hero. Drains the triple. He's got 9. Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Ellis passes to McDaniels. Wiggins left side. Can't get it to drop. McDaniels with some nice D. Up top Hero. And stolen by Irving. And here's the fast break. Pass to Reed. The Rockets pull it in. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Ellis. Here's Bull. The Rockets with another miss. McConnell outside. Solid defense from Bull. Houston has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Hero with the bucket.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Heat trail by 3. On the wing, Irving. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got his 4th assist with that last one. Timeout called, the Rockets.
Timeout. Who wants a t-shirt?
Edie's checked in for Kyrie Irving.
Everyone, show them some support.
And the Rockets with possession here. They lead by 1. Pass to G, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Wiggins. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
Well, Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
And Wiggins drops them both. Houston in the lead. Hero for three. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's McConnell. Reed finds Williams. Pass to Edey. The kick out to Wiggins. Just 3 to shoot. Knocks down the triple. Wiggins got 7 points. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Stojakovic. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Pass to Williams. From deep. Here's Edey. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Give him 8 points now.
Plays like that make the coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Offensive rebound. Here's Stojakovic. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Miami out in front. They're up by 2. And we'll return shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
This is it, fans. The fourth quarter.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So the Houston 5 right now. LaMelo Ball is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Hayes, and it's G in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Edey missing. And Ball will bring it up here for the Rockets. Pass to Hayes. Rebounded by Johnson and stolen by Hayes. Ball outside. Here's G. Reddish covering. Here's G. Charity stripe shot. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
To the inside, Edey, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
Ball outside. Over to the left wing. Irving against Hero. Pass to Hayes. Ball right side. It's blocked. Here's Harper. Pounded by Ball. Outside for Irving. That one rolls around and rims out.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
There's the block. And they get it back. Here's G. Three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. time to find another solution.
That one's good for 2.
Oh, great concentration from Irving. He's focused on the rim, not the contact. Love it.
Here's Ball. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. McDaniels is checked in for Houston. Ellis comes in for Hero. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Miami?
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities. Oh, I'll tell you what, in this fourth quarter, he's been locked in and has made some big shots for his team.
Here's Ware, covered by Johnson. Here's Ball. Ball ventures inside and converts.
You know, when everything's clicking, Ball can steal the show, and we're seeing it right here.
Pass to Edey. Outside Reddish. And rejected. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Erik Spoelstra said to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Ball. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
A tale of two halves. After a slow start, he's turning his offense around.
Pass to Irving. Fires the three. They get it back. Edey. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Ball outside. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Stojakovic, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Reddish finds Johnson. Shoots from 12. Here's Edey. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Zach Edey.
He's been relentlessly attacking the glass. The level of energy and the toughness that he's displayed, boxing out the other guys, getting physical. Oh, just domination.
Reed's checked in for Miami. Ball right side. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, what a creative player in these pick and rolls. Ball takes pleasure dicing up defenses like this.
Miami calls timeout.
Here come the Heat dancers, everybody. Let's get loud.
Pass to Harper. Irving looking around. Got a piece of it. Here's Stojakovic. Reddish covering. And he comes up with a bucket. And it's now only a one-point Heat lead.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Harper passes to Irving. Here's Reddish. Tipped. 1:44 left in the game. Ball outside. to Ellis. Just 5 on the clock. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. And the Rockets lead by 2. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Ball, he's checked in for Houston. Irving finds Reddish. They grab their own miss.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Houston has possession. Pass the ball. From deep three-point range. Tips it. Controls the rebound and the putback. And it's a 4-point Houston lead.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Irving for 3. And they recover it.
Well, they're all over the offensive glass right now. And it's a big reason that they're ahead.
Second team foul.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ellis. Back to Ball. And here's Bull. Reddish covering.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
Shot to stop the run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. Tyler Hero checked in for Ellis. And he ends up making the second. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
You gotta respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him. A productive trip to the line right there makes this a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for this.
Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 5-point game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Oh, it's blocked by Bull. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. Here's Ball. Off on that one. And so the Rockets take the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in.